talked yesterday about maybe some lack of focus against Clemson. How was that in practice today?
It was much better. It's much better. And this team responds well to, anytime you bring something to their attention, they usually do a really good job at responding. They don't have any idea of the big picture because they're just day to day. I think from a coaching staff standpoint, we think big picture of what it looks like, against, better competition, and we want to create better habits for us. Come time when we have to play really good competition, we don't have to think about whether or not to be focused, whether or not, how we're playing ball screen action or how we need to approach the game. And they seemed pretty good before the game. It's just when the game started, they seemed a little bit out of focus.
Would you say that games like last night, also the Wofford game, are more mental tests for your ball club than they are physical tests and more just kind of making sure you're in the right space?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, we're probably the more talented team, and I'm always on guard for the more talented team not showing up and just disrespecting our opponents in that way. And I don't think they mean it in that way. It's just they're young. They're habit-forming young people at this time. And sometimes when you're forming good habits, you take a step back. And we're here to make sure that they stay in line with, winning a national championship, because that's what we want to do. And those are the habits we're trying to create.
Bianca Jackson led the team with 7 assists last night. What kind of range do you see for her? Because it seems like she could slide down and play the 3 or maybe go up and play the point.
I mean, I like what she's bringing to the table, obviously because, she's getting, a lot of minutes. We're putting her in crucial situations in games. And she's gaining more and more confidence in me. And, you'll see it's an indicator of how much playing time that she gets. So she's focused. She's just young, and she's just up and down with, how she approaches things. But she's trying really hard, which I like.
How much do you attribute that to her having 2 coaches for parents?
Oh, she thinks like a coach's child. That's one of the, obviously one of the, recruiting strengths, in knowing that she comes from a great pedigree of coaches. They were great players in their own right, and they prepared her to step in and play at this level.